All right, good afternoon. I will call to order the meeting of the Greenwood Stormwater Board. It is Wednesday, November the 12th at 4 o'clock. Could I have a roll call, please?
Yes, David Bain,
Here.
John Shell,
Here.
Leanne Mulder. Here.
All right, is there a motion for approval of the minutes from our last meeting as of October 8th?
I will make that motion.
I will second.
All right, any discussion about those minutes? All right, hearing none, all in favor of approval, say aye.
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 Aye. Old business, Chris?
Don't have any old business.
All right, let's jump right into new business. Public-private partnership, so Mike, I think you're gonna be up.
He's not ready yet.
Okay,
Or do we want to ratify it last month's motion?
well, yeah, well, we're doing that. Let's go ahead and ratify our October 8th stormwater actions.
Before participating electronically, and I will apologize again, under the statute and under your rules of procedure, when a member does that, all actions must be taken by roll call. And we did make sure that was done. So to make sure there is no issue, I would recommend a motion to ratify all action taken by the board at the October 8th, 2025 meeting. I will.
And I will second.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
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 Aye. Okay. Still working. Okay,
Yeah, this computer's not.
so can we move ahead with the award of the bid for medical? End?
I think it's still under review with the legal department, so we'll skip that one.
Is that gonna move into next?
Yeah. December meeting.
All right. About the amendment to the contract for Clark Dietz.
Okay, so we got a proposal from Clark Dietz for construction administration and owner's rep in the amount of $46,460.00. Recommend the motion.
I've got one.
Yeah, legal.
No, I do, because, they're adding construction administration services that includes the resident project representative. And so I recommend a motion to amend the professional services agreement with Clark Dietz Inc. for detailed design services for Meadow Glen and Twin Oaks subdivision drain improvement project to include construction administration services in an amount not to exceed $46,460 for total compensation in an amount not to exceed $127,835. Terms and conditions of the amendment to be determined by the legal department and to authorize the superintendent to sign the amendment in the board's behalf.
Okay. Motion.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
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 Aye. Still waiting. All right, stormwater meeting dates.
Okay, so we have a meeting date set for 2026. The only, yes, November, which moved it from the 11th to the 18th.
The 14th.
Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 14th, I will be unable to attend, probably unable to attend virtually, January 14th.
As long as we have the other two and there's a quorum, you should be fine. If you're both available January 14th.
I think I'm okay with them. Are you okay with it?
Well, then I motion to approve the 2026 meeting dates as proposed.
All right.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
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 All right.
Did you aye?
Oh, I'm sorry, aye.
That's
I understand.
Thank you. We're still waiting. Okay, all right, Lakeview Pond Care.
Okay, so we want to continue using ASAP Aquatics for our Lakeview Pond Care. So they present us with a proposal for green algae submersible weed treatment, as well as the aquashade green colorant treatment, in a total of $6,440.00.
So it's 240 or 440?
6420.
640.
Recommend a motion to approve the 2026 Lake and Pond Care Services contract with ASAP Aquatics for the Lakeview Pond in an amount not to exceed $6,420. The final terms and conditions to be determined by the legal department and to authorize the stormwater superintendent to sign the agreement in the board's behalf.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
All right.
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Maybe
Do you want to do the O&M?
we could do the O&M, or we could just jump into it. I think it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, well, we'll go ahead and do that. Mike, I think we're just gonna.
So we received one public-private partnership last month. It was for 806 Mary Lane. Application has been given to the board. We've also provided the board with our scoring criteria. However, we can score this one kind of low. There's not much public benefit. It's more of, kind of private party benefit. We did have a recommendation. It's our recommendation that this project is not the ideal permanent fix to the situation. Ideally, a yard barn should be moved and the swale makes a 22-degree bends using flex mat or insert or other measures that help guide the surface water runoff and allow for regular maintenance of the area. The efforts of the property owner are considered and advised. Staff encourage these with other needs of bank stabilization. So I think
Erosion being a concern.
erosion being concerned. So I think he's got some good photographs here. I'll let him take over.
All right, Mike.
Okay, good afternoon, board. I'm Michael J. Hughes. I live at 806 Mary Lane. Been there since 1973. And I have a swale that runs through there. I presented you with a picture on the paper, and I think it's a very weak red line, but that's Mary Lane. And my house faces south, approach north, and that's where the swale is. And I presented a proposal to the board for the personal private property partnership. And this is what is led me to fix this. I built this retaining wall to keep the erosion down back in 77, 78. And as we go further, how does it go up? This is this page is falling to the north. And I put that in a while back, but it's coming apart. Okay. This is looking down inside the soil. You can see where the brick and the block are coming apart, and it's sinking. It's looking to the west. And this is what it looks like now. I had a young man come in and give me a bid for $1,700, and it went a little further than that, got up to 2,000. So, and this is all on my property. And this is what he was digging out. He put the fence up and the retaining poles, put plastic down or some tar, paper or whatever on the ground before the rock. And that's the swale going to the east toward Howard Road. You can see the neighbor's part is falling down too. And it's not that way all the way through to Howard. So I'm just trying to get a head start here. The water comes down to that corner, and right about here, it started eating that out. And I had cross ties in there, and they were disintegrating, rotting. Been in there 30-some years. So that's my project, and have any questions? On the piece of paper I gave you, you can follow the little line heading toward the west. And whoever marked their map, it's wrong. It goes further west. You can see the corner of that property there. There's a black mark, that's that curve. Maybe so. That's not. That's accurate.
All right.
Anybody have any questions?
So the total cost of your project is $1,700, is that?
But it's too easy. I had to pay $300 more because of the extra. Where's that?
Okay.
Here's I'm catching up with, comes off Howard, and then there's the yard part, and here's the old brick thing, brick turn. Stuff like that.
This farm.
Yeah.
And how did it originally go?
Well, prior to 1974, whenever he put it in, I don't know, but I would assume that it meandered.
It was just basically a creek style.
We catch all the water coming off of the Windy Brook, and from Howard at the Concordia Lutheran Church to the east of Howard Road, and to the south, we get it from Sleepy Hollow coming our way. It comes through the properties on the south side of Mary Lane.
Yeah, we estimated about 21 acres surface water runoff in regards and some roads. This area.
So is that the spirit of the public-private partnership, is because this is catching runoff from roads? I guess I don't.
Spirit?
It's no, I think what's the public portion of it?
I would say that there is a large volume of water that goes through here during rain events. But it doesn't score high with our criteria of the public-private partnership because it doesn't meet all the other criteria. So that's why.
Now, I had his neighbor have done theirs as well, and then come together, would that have scored higher? Or is it because of the riprap?
Well, yes. So try to channel 90-degree turns in waterways is not ideal.
Right.
It's called an oxbow lake.
Right. Water wants to, they
Continue
call,
in the
yes,
direction it was
they
going.
call it fluvial morphology, and they wants to move, wants to pick up here, there. So when you start hard armoring things, you've you obviously, you stabilize it, but then you also kind of increase its flow.
Velocity.
And its velocity, there you go. So it's not ideal, like we said, 22-degree bends or better. Flex mat is better. That's something we encourage more. But this hard channel, we just don't encourage as much. However, there is 21 acres of
Yeah,
water that flows through here.
is this gonna increase the problems with further downstream?
Or upstream.
I was thinking like if it's already collapsing and we're sending water through it, probably not much faster, but they're gonna cause that to fail sooner.
I don't know. That's subjective, I guess.
I have a question. Is it in an easement? Was this drainage that for this 21 acres, is it in a designated easement?
Yes, I believe it to be.
Did you review this
That's-
plat to see if there are
I'm pretty
covenants
sure-
regarding, I mean, I haven't seen any of this, so I don't
Yeah.
have what you all have in front of you.
Yeah, I did, we didn't attach a copy of the plat. But yeah, that's one of the criteria that we do check, that it's in a dedicated easement.
And there's no covenant or restriction against altering the easement or changing it in any way?
No,
Okay.
I mean, so this was I think Donald Lassiter subdivision, if I recall. I think it was even developed in the county.
So your position is that it would have been better to move the barn and then do what?
Well, I think it would be best to, remove the brick retaining wall and make 9 or 22-degree bends. So it's more of a gentle turn.
The retaining wall causes scouring in the base of the wall.
Yes. But it lasted 30 years.
Yeah.
More than that, right? You said you put it in 74?
40 years.
I'm sorry,
You put it in 74, that brick retaining wall?
yeah, mid-70s.
We're looking at 50 years.
Oh my gosh.
We're old people, come on.
I was a lot younger then.
Chris is acting like it's still 2002.
He's an old soul.
He is, but
So the ideal situation is what you have, but we don't necessarily have the ideal.
would that have
situation.
cost quite a bit more to do
Yeah,
that?
well, it would cause.
Because you're meandering with
And
Maybe
also
more.
relocating the barn.
barn is the
Yes.
cost, yeah. So, okay, I'm just understanding his options. But the work has already been done, correct?
When we built this, we had the old street department signs that were damaged, they were bent, etc. And I got them and cut off the pieces, and between every about 18 inches, there was a pipe, or there's one of these sign posts, all the way down through there. And that's why he pulled him up with the bucket. He had to go up, and he said, "What's going on?" Finally, he could see there's these signposts, and that kept it from falling all the way in. The ground is pushing that.
So the original brick wall, was that built at that angle because you were
No, it
following?
was all open, it was eroding out.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess I'm asking, why did you build the brick wall where you did? How did you pick that angle, that location?
Path.
The
Why
path.
did I build brick or block?
Were you just following what the way the water was flowing, or?
As it comes to that corner, it makes that sharp turn, and it gets eddy, there's like a little eddy gets in there.
Is it lower? Is that where the water's flowing? Is that why it turns there?
Yeah, I think this was probably a natural.
It was.
Path. So he's
70
reinforcing
years ago.
the 50 years ago.
The path at the time, prior to that, was a different path, and had this not been done, it would have been a different path in the future.
Correct, but. I just-
I don't know if you remember Don Lassiter.
No.
Okay, that was his addition. And he told me that this used to be the farmer's junkyard. They would put it down there. And when I bought this, if you notice on this piece of paper, that's in the middle of Bonnie Brook and Mary Lane. That was landlocked.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
The
about.
house on 440 or 404, he sold me that piece of property. It was all the way from Howard Road down to the edge of Mary Lane there, that black line. And he sold me half of that.
So it originally went with 404 Howard. And so you now own the jog.
Because the people that lived there before him, they were putting wastewater into the swale from their laundry and from their bathrooms. It didn't go to, not the commodes, just dishwater. Soapy, very soapy.
Soapy.
And
Until
it's
the
not-
EPA caught them,
Yeah,
and then they were told they had to.
Yeah.
So I bought the piece of property to make it hard on them to dump into.
So you've paid for all this out of your savings. And you're asking for some reimbursement.
Is there a
I
recommendation?
don't have the recommendation.
So are you asking for 100%, or are you asking for a percentage of financial contribution?
You know, to be honest about it, if you guys don't want to pay, I've already paid for it, I budgeted for this. But I just was getting information and they said, why don't you fill out the paperwork to
Yeah,
give me my help?
I think I'm inclined to help some, just because of the volume of water that's being pushed through here.
Elsewhere.
I don't know that I'm over 50%, but
I'm falling in line with you.
I'm in there somewhere.
I would have liked to maybe seen a little bit different. I understand people love riprap. But there are some downsides to it.
I would
I
prefer
don't
to make,
think you or I are ever gonna see it damaged in our lifetime. I'm not trying to say anything, but.
The echo in here tears my ear.
Oh, the riprap, there are better solutions than riprap. But I don't know that you or I will see scouring in our lifetimes.
Well, I
I'm not
was
that
offered the plastic, what you had there at the shop, and the guy put it in, he said, it's, for what little we're doing, it would be a lot of labor putting that stuff in. So,
so it would cost you more because of labor.
Oh, yeah, that other material that we had purchased, we, other places,
Other
we
places.
offered, yeah, we offered.
What do you call it?
That wasn't Fleximat,
It's a different brand.
Yes, that
I can't
different
remember
brand
the
that's
name of it.
more plastic. It escapes me.
It really conforms to the grade.
Yes, P550. So what you do with the machine on the ground, it's going to reflect in that mat, that turf reinforcement mat. But it's really good stuff.
And it's what, a few mils.
Yes, it might be 10 mil thick.
It's.
But grass is able to grow up and it will hold on to that blanket and it'll hold on to
Just
that. erosion.
stabilizes
So
the
it won't be
soil.
that hard armor that's the whole reason why we kind of developed this program, is because we know doing the green things, we're going to cost a little bit more.
Right.
It lasts.
Yeah. Usually people come in before they've done any work and then we give qualifications, but I get that you had to
I
get there.
asked,
Yeah.
I said, the man's there to do the job, you
Yeah.
know? So, if I did wrong, I'm sorry, and we'll try.
No, you're fine.
You're
I'm
fine,
just
you're
saying,
fine. Just-
we can't say if you do this, then we'll cover this much, because it's already been done. So, John, I'm gonna let you make a recommendation. I feel like we're close.
I want to talk about a little bit, what would you say half of the 17? He said he went over the
Yeah, I
17,
would say
but
half of the
budget is 17.
David,
which would
for you.
be 850.
Well, I'm at a 50% thing, but I thought he said it was 2,000 with the extra he had to put in, so I'm at $1,000.
I can go to 1,000.
Pig rock scissors,
I figure.
lizard spot.
And there's a lot of water flowing through here, right? Like, it's quite a bit of water.
We estimated 21 acres.
I'll make a motion to approve it for $1,000, whatever percentage that is.
That'd be 50% of the 2,000 that that it went to.
Right.
Okay. Looks like you have a motion to approve a public-private partnership agreement
I'm not
with Michael
expecting
J. Hughes.
We're not doing the whole thing.
Regarding a drainage flow bank stabilization project at 806 Marion Lane in an amount not to exceed $1,000, 50%, with terms and conditions to be determined by the legal department to authorize your superintendent to sign on the board's behalf.
All right,
Gonna partner. I
motion.
so moved.
Second.
Any other discussion?
None.
All right, hearing none, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Hey, Mike, we'll cover half of your costs, that's $1,000.
Normally, Mr. Hughes, we'd say good luck, but now we'll say good luck that it works well.
Yeah. Put that back in savings.
No, I would rather have the thought search. That's,
We're not used to this.
no,
You'd rather have it what?
I want to get back. You know,
Maybe give it to your neighbor who's gonna have to do a lot of
Yeah,
work too.
There you go, and it'll help the area.
Yeah.
And
Pay it
have
forward.
them come in first.
Yeah, tell them to come talk to us.
Will that
I
work?
appreciate that.
Yes.
This is right here. I didn't expect this.
Oh,
Well,
every once in a while we get to surprise to the upside.
Thank
Doesn't
you-
usually
thank
happen
you for
that
helping
way.
with the stormwater in the city.
You got a lot going for
Your
you.
intentions are very high, and we recognize that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, board. I appreciate that. And, yeah. I love the city. I really do.
I'll give you a call tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
I'll be right.
Audience. All right, anything from the audience you'd like to address the board for any reason? Either in person or on Zoom or social media? All right, hearing none, we'll move on. Reports, council?
None, sir.
Thank you. City engineer, do we have one yet? No? Okay, controller? Billing
He's
department?
got-
Oh,
he's
oh,
got-
here we
there he
go.
is.
I'm sorry, back up.
It's
The
fine.
man is here.
For those that do not know me, I'm Andre Rayner, I'm the deputy controller, here for Greg, obviously.
Okay.
We did not have anything to report.
You don't have to come up for that. Greg just shakes his head no.
Thank you for the effort. We appreciate
Yeah.
it.
We'll put in the minutes that you reported well.
You were here, and that matters.
What about billing? Anything from billing?
Come back up?
Yeah. No. Okay. All right. All right, Chris, anything?
Yes, we have one operation and maintenance manual, from Greenwood Village South. We find it to be acceptable. We recommend accepting the manual and authorize the mayor to sign on the board's behalf.
Second. All right, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
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 Aye. Okay,
Yep, and then I've presented my field report, should have been sent out with the packet, so if you have any questions on that. Other than that, I don't have anything. Okay.
Anything from the mayor's office? Hearing none. Commissioners, anything you want to say?
I have nothing.
Is there a motion for approval of our claim docket as presented?
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion about that docket? Hearing none, all in favor of approval, say aye.
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 Aye. Anything else needs to come before the board before we adjourn? Hearing none, we will be adjourned at 4:30.